Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen patch notes, this time for patch 3.1.2 live. This will automatically update from your launcher. Please delete your user folder after updating. That is located in the install directory, Robert Space Industries, Star Citizen live/user. The feature updates for this patch: they've added the Gemini ballistic shotgun and magazine to the Persistent Universe shops. They've increased the number of instances of each mission type. Mission objective markers were adjusted to not overlap with its location on the star map. Players should now respawn in their ship or best available location following a disconnect or client crash. This is deeper persistence, although only a little bit of it. Now, when a player logs out in their ship bed or the client crashes, the next time you connect, the game will attempt to log you back in the most recent ship and location. Your ship will despawn after 10 minutes has elapsed if your ship is empty. If the player attempts to reconnect after this timeout, the player should respawn back in the ship in the best bed seat available the next time the player connects, assuming the ship has not been destroyed. This is absolutely great. This is probably the most important thing they've done in a while to try and get deeper persistence there and also alleviate some of the issues. Some bug fixes: they fixed rotating elevators in hangars that were rotating in place, causing the players to get stuck. They fixed missing animation events for admin NPCs. The rear elevator on the Reclaimer should no longer be unlocked all the time. The loading screen should no longer finish too early and cause an audio corruption. They fixed bounty hunt missions not completing properly or having the correct names. That when switching game modes, the loading screen should now no longer show the previous mode. Ships should no longer duplicate on the ASOP terminals after making a claim. They fixed AI pirates and security spawning on top of one another when comm arrays are switched on/off. Fixed an issue where outpost markers would disappear after landing on the surface of a planetary body. Search prompts on corpses now stop displaying after being activated. Some technical fixes as well: they fixed multiple memory leaks, they fixed 16 crash events, including several server crashes, and they've made various performance tweaks. This patch actually fixes a good amount of the issues I had with 3.1. It's a step closer to deeper persistence. It's still a bit fiddly though. If the server you're on crashes or restarts, then your persistent location is still lost. Bed logging occasionally works. It works reliably when reconnecting to a server you were previously on. It also means you'll get back on with your friends and the same people if you do that. It is a step in the right direction to be sure, and it alleviates a good amount of risk of a crash when transporting cargo, for example, and you'll be able to get it back potentially, in quite a lot of cases actually. But there's also a lot more access to missions. They've increased the amount of missions in the game that you will be able to take, and just made some quality of life improvements to those as well. I'm having less memory usage with this patch. However, I did update a load of other stuff on my PC for some guides, so potentially it could also be that. Overall, performance seems to be a bit better, but please tell me in the comments what you're getting. Are you having a better experience with 3.1.2? It's still an alpha. It's still in testing. Let's make that very clear. It's not a fully polished, released game or anything, but it is a pretty solid build and is pretty fun for testing at the moment. Every month we have a giveaway for Star Citizen as well. This time for April, it's for the heavy salvage ship, the massive Aegis Reclaimer, provided by our featured app, My Radar. My Radar is a free weather app that includes full-scale maps of the 3 moons of Crusader. Yes, from Star Citizen, including Yela, Selen, and Daymar. Users can scroll around the interactive maps and zoom in to see the landscape and geography of these moons. Also, My Radar is a real-life weather app giving you information on the weather, potentially in your area, and My Radar is available in the US, Europe, Japan, South Korea, and coming this summer to Australia as well. It's available on iOS, Android, and Windows. Please check it out in the links below if you are interested. But to be in for a chance of winning that Reclaimer, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then comment on any of my Star Citizen videos made through April. Each video gives you another chance to win. Do you have any questions about that patch, about Star Citizen or Squadron 42's development, or gameplay mechanics, or suggestions for other videos? Please chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of those lovely fellows or fellowettes, then please find the links to Patreon down below, as well as everything else we've talked about. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.